Okay. Vita. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from. Man, good afternoon. It's the big boss house, boss dog, K-Po through the dope. Here to talk this boxing frog about solidical and tough times no last. Good big Purdue and off yourself. Caught him in the fight line, man. Be better. Peak game metaphors on West Wayne. I'm tired in the mug. I've been working like a slave. I'm not gonna lie. Man, my vacation is coming up soon. So I just gotta hold off until my vacation, man. I've been working 7 days a week, you know, all type of hours, you know what I'm saying? It's been a tall task for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna hold you, man. It ain't been easy for your boy, but who cares? Let's talk boxing. Benavidez, Anthony Yarde is announced. They'll be fighting at 175. I believe that Benavidez is putting his WBC belt on the line. They're supposed to fight in Saudi Arabia in November. I like the fight. I'm not gonna lie. Anthony Yarde, man, he had a little surge back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Where he was kind of, you know, making a name for himself. And then, you know, he took that loss to Kovalev. And, you know, he took 2 other losses. But the dude a good young fighter. I don't say he's young, but he ain't old. You know what I mean? But he, you know, I think it's a good test for Benavidez. It's a respectable opponent. You know, 175. It's real difficult for Benavidez. I feel bad for him because he's supposed to be fighting Canelo. And I just feel like Canelo, man, he ain't willing to give this man no opportunity. You know, Canelo, man, he be moving foul, bro. Like, I still stand on that, man. It's like, man, this dude did everything the right way. You know what I'm saying? Went through the sanction about his fight, whoever, you know, they told him to fight. He fought him. All that. You know, Canelo like, you know, I'm still on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that Buddy did that today, Benavidez, bro. We could at least give him opportunity. But to get back on topic, I like the fight. Anthony Yarde. I feel like it's a good test. I feel like it gives Benavidez opportunity to kind of show his talents and continue to build his name, build his resume. And, you know, fight big fights. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Yarde is a guy that's gonna come to fight. He ain't coming to lay down. He ain't no pushover. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come to fight, and that's what I respect about him as a fighter. And you know, we know how Benavidez stepping, so I think it'll be good action. Now it's in Saudi Arabia. I don't really like that, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they gotta do something different in Saudi Arabia if they want to try to make that the boxing hub. I get it, they trying to make that the, you know, the next Vegas, but at the same time, y'all gotta do something different over there. You know, I get it. You know, y'all got certain morals and principles that y'all stand on over there in the Middle East. And, you know, y'all not trying to bring too much of westernized culture over there. But at the same time, it's like when you hosting these boxing events, you got to get some fans over there, bro. And it's like, it be dead in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, the fighters, you know, they gotta figure it out and still fight, you know. You know, although I'm gonna be real with you, it helps the fighter sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like getting that fan interaction, but at the same time, as a fighter, you gotta be ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? So I think that when it's all said and done, you know, I still think it'll be a good scrap, a good fight. But at the same time, I just wish it was over here. You know, all our fights, you know, all the good potential fights are going over there. You know what I mean? So that's the only issue I have, you know what I'm saying, is that. But I think that overall it's a good matchup, it's a good tough test. And, you know, I'm looking forward to the fight, you know what I'm saying? Now, they say it's in November. So I believe that Benavidez and Bivol is in November. So maybe they'll make a fight card where they got Benavidez and Bivol as the main event. This is the co-main event, and the winner of said fights will fight each other. You know, that'd be a good story plot. You know what I'm saying? But knowing Turkey, he ain't gonna do it like that. He'll probably put this fight on the Brian Norman versus Devin Haney card. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, if I'm Turk, right, Mr. Patikunit, what I would do is put this fight on that undercard of Bivol, Benavidez, and then winners fight each other. I already have it set in stone. Now, plus, I wouldn't put it out in the public like that. You know what I'm saying? But people would know. They'll read the writing on the wall. They'll be like, okay, these boys gonna fight each other, right? So that's what I would do if I was Turk. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, bro, we know what he gonna do. But it's a good scrap for Dave Benavidez. Shout out to him. You know, he continuing his legacy around Canelo. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully he can get that opportunity to fight the winner of Bivol. I really want that opportunity for that brother, man. You know what I'm saying? That dude right there, man, is a good fighter. He a throwback fighter. He willing to fight whoever. You know what I'm saying? Hell, he was trying to fight Yarde Oppenheim. Now that fight, I was like, hey man, hold on. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, hey man, hold on. Like, let's think about this real quick. You know, I respect it because I would have been the same way. You know, that's the type of dude I am. Like, man, let me fight him. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, if you with me, you with me. You know what I mean? Like, hey, but I'm gonna stand on my 10. You know, I want to see how great I am. I want to challenge myself. You know what I'm saying? But as a fight fan, I was like, yeah, but then I was like, man, hey, you might need to take like another tune up. You know what I'm saying? Because that boy Yarde Oppenheim, he different. You know what I mean? I got to study him some more, but what I seen, that boy a problem. You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't know. I don't know, David. I don't know about that, man. You need take a tune up first for you, or, you know, you fight him. But, you know, we shall see. You know, I know somebody gonna like, well, if you go to Yarde Oppenheim, I'm telling you, bro, that boy Yarde Oppenheim, man, I believe he had cruiserweight. Hell no, man. Leave that man alone for right now. Real talk. Leave that man alone for right now, man. You know, fight him later. You know, you got some unfinished business at 75, man. You potentially could be lined up, man, to get a fight with Bivol or Benavidez if you take care of business. You know what I'm saying? So, we shall see, though. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Boss gone.